it going? I am an Airsoft Smith. This is part 4 on my homemade Terminator Killer 7 laser scope mount for 1911. Like I said, I just needed to finish up this grip panel here. I said I was going to stain it in a video a while back, like I don't know, like 4 months back or something like that. I had a small update video showing this grip panel, and it was like kind of gray. That was from putting 1 coat on of the staining, and this is 3 coats. And what I used to stain it, well, it's pretty easy to do. Damn, I hate that shit. Coffee. Now, this is old coffee with white vinegar and a steel wool pad. I hate that when you drink shit and like goes down the wrong pipe. It's like unpredictable. You never know what's gonna happen. Anyways, so you only need to let this stuff sit in like a jar, preferably, and it has to be opened because the air needs to come in and rust the wool. So that way the coffee vinegar solution gets more of a red tint to it, so it's not just sort of a really dark brown. Also, you can use the steel wool itself as it's been soaking this to apply the staining. You only need to let it sit for 24 hours. This stuff's been sitting for like 2 months or 3 months or something like that. Going back to an application, you can just apply using a brush or something too. You don't want to actually touch the wool thing. And just make sure if you do it on any wooden surfaces or whatever, you put something down to protect it, because it may stain the surface of your work area. Now, again, regards to application, you gotta leave it on when you apply it. Apply it to, to your content or whatever, and just let it sit for like an hour. Then go back and wipe it off. And then apply another coat if you so wish. Again, it depends on how dark you would like it. If you miss spots, there was a spot down here that wasn't so much missed, it just wasn't sticking for some reason. Some of these areas are blotched because, if you guys know me, I like my stuff to look a little old and beat up. Especially how the pistol I'm putting this on. Someone's like blowing shit up or something like that. I feel like I'm being like bombarded with like those tiny tot things from Fallout New Vegas. The Gunrunner's Arsenal. Anyways. Yeah, I feel like there's a shitload of those just raining down. Even though it's one explosion, whatever. Right, anyways, before I was really interrupted. Where was I? Right, yeah, I would like it to look old because the gun I'm putting it on is old school, so it doesn't really matter to me if it doesn't come out perfect. And plus, this is more of an experiment that came out pretty good. I'm pretty satisfied with it, and it works and everything, so I have no complaints. Sometimes when you apply it, it will come out like kind of chalky looking. Just take something like fiber cloth or like an old This is an old tank top, and you just wipe it and you'll see it will come off, and just wipe it in areas that way it doesn't look chalky. You can even wipe whatever way you like, and you could probably put like some sort of pattern into it, I guess, if you want to do. Like I kind of did. Well, it's not a pattern, but I did white more in certain areas than others to kind of give it more of a rough, old, used look. And these lines back here, just to refresh your memory, that was from when I was working on it and it cracked and I had to glue it. So, but I really, like I said, I don't care. I'm really actually pretty happy with it, pretty satisfied. It wasn't a waste of time. So then after you have the desired shade, coloration on the grip panel, you lacquer it, put like 2 or 3 coats. You don't need a whole lot, you just need enough just to seal both sides, front and back, and even the actual sides themselves, so that way the staining is sealed and the wood is protected, so it won't get old or warp or whatever other damage. If you have cracks in it and any splints, they won't get worse. This one has a few. Like I said, this is just an experiment, so this is my first one I ever made, so there was a bunch of areas that I'm getting messed up, and I didn't have the proper tools for it, so I made do with what I had. And again, it's just another pretty satisfied with it, so that's it. A little warning, this stuff does stink. It's not molded or anything, it's not gonna mold, but it just stinks like vinegar and coffee, naturally. So there you have it. You don't need to stain the back. If you want to, by all means, you know. Yeah. Anyways, just make sure you seal it when you're done, because this stuff, if it gets wet, it might open the pores and then it might seep out and then you get like a mess and you might stain your clothes or something. Alright, there you have it. Thanks a lot for watching. Excuse me for almost drowning on camera on my coffee. And excuse me for these damn legionaries trying to blow my shit up. See you guys later.